During the summer of 2021, the Detroit Zoological Society helped rescue, rehabilitate, and release two wild birds who live in and near the Detroit Zoo. In this episode of Animal Welfare Tales, learn about these success stories and how you can join the DZS in our commitment to helping wild animals in need. In addition to the population of animals under the Detroit Zoological Society's care, the Detroit Zoo is home to many populations of local wildlife, including a family of peregrine falcons who nest on the water tower east of the main entrance, and a rookery of black-crowned night herons who nest in the trees west of the pampas habitat. DZS staff do not typically provide care for these wild birds, as they are usually able to meet their needs for food, water, shelter, and more without human intervention. However, during the summer of 2021, a juvenile peregrine falcon and a juvenile black-crowned night heron both needed help, and DZS staff acted quickly to provide it for them. The juvenile peregrine falcon hatched in a nest box on the zoo's water tower in May 2021. Later that summer, a member of the DZS staff found her on the top of the zoo's parking structure, which is next to the water tower. Juvenile birds who are learning to fly, called fledglings, spend time on the ground, and finding one there does not necessarily mean that they need help. That said, the DZS staff member could tell that this falcon fledgling would be unable to return to the nest box and did, in fact, need help. They contacted a licensed wildlife rehabilitator who cared for her for the next several weeks. When the falcon had learned how to fly and was ready to return to the wild, the rehabilitator released her where she had originally been found, on top of the parking structure next to the water tower. She quickly flew out of the container, circled the tower, and then landed on it, rejoining her family. The juvenile black-crowned night heron hatched in a nest in one of the trees west of the zoo's pampas habitat. One day, a member of the DZS staff found them on the ground and could tell that they were unable to fly back up to the safety of their nest. They contacted a licensed wildlife rehabilitator who again cared for the heron fledgling until they had learned how to fly and were able to return to the wild. On the day of the release, they hopped out of the container and flew up into some nearby vegetation. You can join the DZS in our commitment to helping wild animals in need by identifying the licensed wildlife rehabilitators in your area. That way, if you find a bird or other animal who needs your help, you'll know exactly whom to contact. One great resource for this is Animal Help Now, known as the 911 for wildlife emergencies. By visiting ahnow.org or downloading the Animal Help Now iOS or Android app, you can quickly find a list of nearby wildlife rehabilitators and their contact information, as well as other useful resources.